boy Northside Flower with Pop One Podcast here with another feature match from our locals at Panda's Paradise in Gulfport, Mississippi. Tonight we have a good game. We got Green Bonney going against Black Rob Lucci. Got my boy Tyler and my boy Josh going at it again. We've had both of these players on the feature match before. Two great players. They are either winning or topping locals every single week. And I was like, hey, you guys are some of the best, so why not get you guys on the feature match? Rob Lucci and Bonney, good matchup. And we'll see how it goes. Before we get started, let's talk about our sponsors, Dueling Guard. Yes, Dueling Guard, your one-stop shop for binders, deck boxes, anime cards, playmats, all types of stuff for your TCG hobby. They got all types of good stuff. Make sure you guys check them out at duelingguard.com and use code POP1 at checkout for a 5% off discount. Let's get into the match. Alright guys, sorry for the glare. We are trying new camera setups. We did get the new tripod in that I talked about in a previous video, but I just can't find the right spot in the shop to get the glares away. So that is a Rob Lucci leader. So yeah, again, sorry about that. We'll get it figured out soon. We're going to get our quality production on point. Alright, standard, you know, starting it off, we're at 3 Dawn. Tyler already played one of the searchers. He's playing a Viola. Or I guess that's what he searched off of the Baby 5.
I like the Dawn. Is that the Godzilla cards?
And it looks like Josh already has the stage too, so that's a good start for the Lucci player. He swings 7 at life, and Josh takes. And it was a very packed night that night at locals. Everybody decided to show up, so we had some really, really good games. And you guys will see them coming up in the next few videos. Alright, Josh is going to go ahead and swing 6. Doing the leader effect to mill 2. And Tyler goes and takes his life. And before Josh passes, he drops the Brook. Yeah, 3-cost Brook. It's a good one. Alright, 5 Dawn on Bonney.
Sure. Yeah. KO on KO.
Do a little leader check. Uses Khalifa to counter out. And then he drops the, I forgot his name, but basically at the end of your turn, you can set a Dawn up as active. With Bonney's leader effect, if you swing, Bonney can rest a Dawn and rest one of your characters or your leader. So her effect is kind of busted. That's why we're seeing a lot of Bonney being active in the current meta. And she's just a good deck. And I'm excited to see how far Bonney's going to go, especially with the OP08 cards. Everything's looking good for her. It seems like she can go nowhere but up. But here for OP07, everybody's really enjoying the deck. I actually come across more Bonney matchups than I do Rob Lucci, which is kind of silly. Lucci has a lot of lines, so Josh is just making sure he can get everything right. One false misplay can stop the whole deck. We'll put Lucci in that big brain meta. Probably one of the big brain decks of this meta.
8K and a double strike. Do I want to use this effect?
Not to mention the card that, I forgot the guy's name, but the card that Tyler dropped that gives you the active Dawn, he's also a blocker as well. So I think it's Josh's right move to try to get rid of that. Another stage. Okay, so double stage, bringing him down to 0, I believe.
That's fine. Every time I see the Lucci, though, I keep thinking it's a Bonney, too.
It would be insane.
Now Lucci's just fucking goated.
Yeah, both forms.
Now teaming him up with Saka was a big mistake on.
So with Brook, he KOs the blocker, swinging 8 at leader, And then as that happens, Tyler activates his leader effect to go ahead and rest Lucci. He's thinking on the attack now. So a few things happen before this attack goes through.
8. Why you do me like this?
All right, he counters out, bringing Bonney leader to 9. And Josh goes ahead and passes turn.
Is that the
Now it's 7 Dawn.
dude? That looks sick. Dawn turn. We'll go 8 for a dragon. Dragon's effect. 28. We'll go 6 at.
Josh with 5 cards in hand. A lot of thinking when you're going against Lucci. A lot of thinking. You know, with these two decks, you just got to play everything right. One misplay can definitely cost you the whole game. And I understand where both of these dudes are coming from. So he's going to go ahead and swing at the Brook, attempting to get rid of it. I think Josh is going to counter out, maybe? He's thinking. But with 5 in hand, does he want to, you know, waste resources to save just the Brook? Brook is a great card, though. All right, Khalifa, Basil Hawkins. So Basil Hawkins is a good card. He's a blocker, 7K blocker or 6K blocker. He's one of those. But so if he were to be removed from the field, removed from play, besides being KO'd, of course, like say that, for example, you want to Katakuri him to your life, or you just want to remove him with a Lucci or with one of the Lucci plays or whatever. He can just rest one of your characters instead and stay on field. It's a crazy, crazy card, and it'll definitely pick your brain a little bit if you're thinking about getting rid of him. But the key is to just go ahead and get all your characters rested, your character and your leader rested, and he won't be able to activate that effect.
It's a legal play. Okay. Cards in here. 6 at lights. 8 at light.
5 to 5, baby. Give me a mulligan.
Yeah, 6.
He shuffled, right?
Yeah, it does.
Once per turn, right?
Dude, if it just goes to the bottom, that would be kind of crazy.
Oh, it just straight up kills him.
Stage effect to
4.
nag his level.
We'll go 4 for Killer Kid. So we'll swing for 9. Go ahead. 5. Yeah. Yep. We'll heal one.
He's going to play the Kaku, which sends back to deck, I believe.
Back to CP. Or 2. 2. Sorry. Reduce him by another 3.
And it'll reduce him by another 3.
Swing
7 at 4 to
dropped it. I know what happened.
Yeah, I'll rest your Kaku, and then I'll rest your Lucci.
5 at the bottom.
And then, yeah, I'll just block.
Go ahead. Let's go.
And then he plays the Rob Lucci from OP07, which gets rid of a 3 and a 1, I believe. Does double. He's also a 6K body, so Josh sitting with a few bodies on board. Bonnie's a little slim on the bodies, but it's not hard for her to put some of her low-cost blockers. There's also Cavendish, but it looks like he's going to swing 11 at Brook and drop the Rosinante. And the Rosinante has a little nice effect. If one of your rested characters would be KO'd, you can, or would be removed from play, you can discard him instead. He's also a blocker.
Kill the Yama.
5 that lead effect.
Is it other or can I put it on there?
5 at lead.
I'll rest your
He's gonna rest Rob Lucci.
11 to Yama.
Tyler will take the life.
11. We'll go 5 at lead. Go ahead.
So he's gonna play a Gecko Moria. And Gecko Moria doing Gecko Moria things. Oh. So the Spandime effect will go off to search the top 3. And you swing a 7 at lead with the Kaku. It's a wild board right there. Bringing back the Brook, bringing out the Searcher, and having a big body on board. Gecko Moria is crazy.
I like him. He's kind of my dog, you know.
9 for the beard. 7 at life.
Oh my god, he's gone.
He's gone.
5 at Spanish.
Yep. And,
5 at the Searcher.
go ahead.
Rested guys.
Ooh, 10 drop Dofi.
Dragon's gone. Damn.
He freezes 3 characters on board, and your leader can count as well. And he's just big. So 10 drop Dofi, great card, especially in Bonney. Yeah, so the Kaku, the leader, they're all rested. The Rob Lucci, both Rob Lucci's are rested. Again, sorry for the glare. It's even messing me up a little bit.
Oh, wait, you are handicapping yourself.
Oh, it just outright kills him? Okay.
But he's still got that big Gecko Moria on board.
Oh, there's no.
Cards in hand.
Yeah.
Doing another Searcher. He's got to discard another Gecko.
Should've probably done that.
Where are they?
Oh, you,
Where are they? Keep in mind, like I've oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Just all paired at the bottom of my deck.
Dude, that's crazy.
Is he going to play another Gecko? So he gets rid of the Lucci. Gets rid of the Lucci to bring back the Lucci to bring out another Spandam. Rob Lucci is such a crazy deck, man. We all gotta admit it. This is nuts.
I know. I was like, if I keep him
Now
on
look at the
body,
board
I'm
now.
gonna go for game next time, depending on what he's got. And then when you play the EGD for hand, I'm like, oh, I'm definitely going for game next.
Go ahead.
It sucks because I didn't have a gecko, and you put it me, and I drew a gecko. I was like,
What did you have in your hand?
I had an E-show. I had E-show and Sussy. But honestly, gecko is better than both those against me.
I should have kept it.
Because I had 5 cards, and you just shuffle in my hand. Because I was like, when you asked how many, I was like, oh, I'm countering down. I'm countering down.
4 cards in hand for Rob Lucci.
Sorry you didn't see the deal. I'm telling you.
Looks like Tyler maybe has 5. Yeah, 5 in hand.
You play Stage of 4, right? No, you play 4.
Oh, yeah.
He's thinking about swinging the 5 at the searcher. Yep.
It's like, if you see Stage, you're in a real good color. It's like,
He's got 10 active. Is he going to drop another? I mean, there's no point in dropping a Dofi right now. All he'll do is leave his leader locked.
Why do I see these cards too late?
Swinging 10. Josh takes that.
7.
He's going to res 8 for... So he's got... It's that guy that will leave an active Dawn at the end of your turn. So he drops 2 of them. So now he has 4 active Dawn.
Go ahead.
It's not looking good for my boy Tyler. Those guys are blockers, though. So at least he has 2 blockers on field. He also has his leader effect. So once one swings, the other one gets rested. So both of those geckos are not going to be able to go off.
Nine.
I think he's trying to figure out how to get rid of one of the blockers. Yep. Stage effect to neg.
Damn. Yes. I was hoping you didn't have that other ace.
Drops a Suru. Suru will neg the character as well. Then a Brook. And Brook will KO the blocker.
And now 6 drop. That, oh. Yeah, on that one it was. I forgot about that Enel. Yeah. I forgot about the Enel option card that can just pop whatever. Yeah, I was like, alright, he probably doesn't have anything that can deal with Beard. I think it's safe for me to drop Beard now. He dropped.
technically it was, you know, I had it.
Yeah. I was like,
I just have to top it.
Can you just give me one more message?
Swinging 9.
why do we have a truly undefeated? How many cards in there? Do we have a truly undefeated?
No, they're undefeated, and then you got the 2.
Oh.
Arrest your gecko.
He's going to rest the gecko and take life.
The Enel matchup is rough. I just ran out of steam.
Swinging 5 at life.
Which was wild. I didn't see a single 5-drop Lucci. I didn't see it. That would have helped me a lot.
6 at lead. Does he got another gecko? How much Dawn does he have left?
It was gonna be okay with the kid killers and all my other rushes. I'm thinking about dropping the 7-drop ace down to 2 and putting a 3rd kid killer. Yeah, I'm running 2 right now. Because he is a late drop rush.
4 Dawn, 5 Dawn? I mean,
5.
Oh, he's got 5 Dawn open, so he's not dropping another gecko.
I think it's 5. I mean, there's a lot of blockers in the game right now. With 2 killers also. Probably get down
All right, Tyler takes it, leaving him at 1 life.
Yeah.
Sabo. I feel like every feature match that we are playing nowadays, there's a Sabo somewhere in those lists. A lot of people have been discussing how Sabo needs to go. Well, you got a ban list coming up in August, and I've been hearing, you know, because everybody says obviously the RP Law leader and the Gecko Moria character card, they gotta go. But those are like the only two like in sight. And a lot of people are forgetting the Sabo is a crazy card, especially that lingering effect that he has. Your characters cannot be KO'd by effects until the end of the next turn. So he blocks with Sabo after he does a leader check. And another Dofi. So Dofi is going to rest the 2 Gecko Morias and the Sabo and leave them locked for the next turn. Leaving Josh with just the Brook and the Lucci leader. There's 1 blocker on board. That 10-drop Dofi is definitely an issue. Plays a Khalifa. I think she's a searcher. And she'll neg. She a draw 2, trash 2? That's actually pretty good. Ten to lead, I believe he said, and he KO'd the blocker. Lucci, I think his name is. I think that's what they're saying. You know, we haven't seen him a lot in the anime, so he's not really in my brain too often. I'm actually watching it. I'm in the Wano stuff. I'm almost done with Wano. So my Egghead arc is coming soon. Bonney Searcher, top 5, and you get a Supernova, I believe.
Baby 5 is Donkey Kong Pirates.
Like, I was fucking pissed.
That's where I was just like, I feel like I was just like, oh my god, they shaky ass. You're not even getting any more shit.
Fucking step outside, it's colder outside.
Dude, that's insane. Oh my god, I gotta tell Tim.
And then, like, the main reason why I gotta keep on thinking is because of this card right here. This card makes me.
We got a little camera glitch right there, so he gets the Bonney character off of the search. 5 at lead. Or is it 5 at Brook? Yeah, 5 at Brook. Tenant Life, or Tenant Gecko, I think. And he counters out with the Suru. He's looking at that grave, seeing what he's used, and seeing what he can bring back. I think there's still another Gecko out there. I think there's only one in trash, so he has another Gecko, possibly. With Tyler being a no life, it's something. Tenant Sabo. Sabo goes. Rest 5 or rest 6, I believe. Three cards in hand for Tyler. 3 cards in hand for Josh. Josh still at 3 life. 1 blocker on board on Tyler's side. But Josh just has to connect 1 time and win. Gonna rest Lucci. He's got to counter out of this. If not, he's got to use that blocker. I don't think he has the counter in hand. Or does he? So he blocks, and then it looks like Josh is probably just going to slap everything on Khalifa. And swing big. GG's.
But then I did that ridiculous Gecko interaction and just ultimately put up the trash all over.
Huh.
Because I think I spanned him, then laid out a span down, search. I kind of one more one. I know I pushed span down back in the trash again. Played it out again.
Bonney, you can play the long game in terms of like you can use your trash aggressively because you're gonna refill it again.
Yeah. It was just scary because of the Gecko play. I was like, I really just gonna mess up my trash.
It was huge to get the basil off the field.
No, absolutely. That's because I didn't have a. Well, this was actually a fight. But I had trash finger pistol at the beginning, and I was like, shit, I only have one today. I was like, I'm looking, I'm like, I can do a double interaction. Kill basil.
Well, GG's, boys. Thank you guys for getting back on the feature. I really appreciate you guys playing, and thank you, Panda's Paradise, for holding this awesome locals. I hope to have you boys back on soon. Again, shout out to Tyler and Josh. And if you guys are new here, make sure you like and subscribe. See you guys soon. Peace.